Hello guys, welcome to another what if. This what if is going to be a new one. If you ask why I'm making this many new ones, because I'm getting tired of the old ones. You just don't want to hear me there talking for 15 minutes so depressed that you won't even like the what if, so I'm going to do new ones, and I'm not canceling those series, I'm just putting them on a hold for a bit. So this is why I'm making newer series, and if you ask what is this is going to be what if Deku had Flamy Ink from Fire Force Season 3, the new character. This is the character that I got the inspiration from to make this what if. As you can see, I have remade the whole powers on Deku, so Deku will have the powers of him, and his powers are he can make objects out of fire, and he can make this fire on his body that looks like tattoos, but this increases his fire power to one of the strongest character, the character with the white hair and an eye patch that Shinra fought, one that is a captain of the fire force, I forgot which. He can go to the power of that guy for a few minutes or something. So Deku, how will Deku get his powers? Yeah, Deku will just be, this will be a quirk, so nothing is different. And if you ask why, there has been a few quirks that just don't line up with the parents. If you ask, they just get an entire new quirk, it's just rare. So that's why you don't see that many characters have different quirks for their parents, but it can happen, but it's just very rare. So let's start off the what if. So when Deku was born, everything was normal. He was a normal child, nothing really special about him. Everything goes on. Bakugou and him become really good friends, and Deku was really interested in basketball for uh when he was a child. So he always went to class for basketball, and because of that, he had a good training. So he could get muscles. So Deku is still inspired by All Might, but not as much as the anime. He is, let's see, a chill guy. He likes basketball and stuff. So yeah. So around when Deku was 4, when he was just walking around playing with Bakugou, all of a sudden he was falling and accidentally made a wall of flame. I don't know if he can do that, but I'm giving Deku the ability. He made a wall of flame accidentally, and when Baku and everybody saw that, they told him that his quirk was pretty good, but Baku told him, I bet my quirk will be better than yours when I develop it. So when Deku had his quirk, everybody in the kindergarten was really excited because Deku's quirk seemed really strong. So yeah, so this is the day when Baku unlocks his quirk. So I'm going to say when they were one day playing, uh, like what was it, tag with Izuku, Bakugo's quirk activated and it exploded really strong for like because it was the first time activated, and Bakugo had a lot of sweat on him because him and Izuku were playing for a long time and other people. So when So I'm going to say Deku was he was not still training school. He was too idle for that. So when Bakugou was about to explode Deku arm pretty bad, he could get third degree burns from this. Deku accidentally activated, but this on his arms, not the whole thing, just the one on his arms. So when Deku activated it, it just nothing happened. But when Deku never knew that he could do this, that he could make the flames on his body so his body would get more protection and stuff. And Bakugo was telling Deku that he was sorry, Sorry, and when I say Deku, I mean Izuku, but just Deku is easier to say. And Baku was saying to Deku, sorry, but Deku told him, no problem, man, and told him that you activated your quirk. It seemed like it's explosion. Our quirks are very similar because Deku can make explosion with his quirk too. So yeah. So when Bakugou got his quirk checked out, they told him all that what his quirk was. Oh yeah, I forgot his Izuku's checkup. So when they went to the doctor, they saw what Deku's quirk was, and they gave the quirk name Flamy Ink. So yeah, let's continue where we left off. So a few years later, when they were like, let's see, uh, 12, yeah, when they were 12, they started training in the, let's see, what was it? Just the beach. Hold on, no, I don't remember the beach's name, so I'm sorry. Just the beach where there was a lot of trash, and him and Baku started training there because there were not many people going there, and they could train their quirks there together. So while they were cleaning up the beach, they found like a pole for basketball, two poles, and Deku, let's say he was already strong enough so he could lift that. So Deku could activate it on both of his arms now. The power, like, so he had a pretty good power. So Deku put him and Bakugo put up the balls because let's just say Bakugo likes basketball too, and so they were training, and when they were on a break they just played a little bit of basketball. So oops, sorry, I hate when this happens, but most of the time Deku won this because he was training a whole lot more than Bakugo. And so they were training on the beach, and so when they were done cleaning with the beach, I'm just going to say it took them, let's just say, 6 months to clean up the beach. And this god Deku, this buddy, he already has these muscles. And if you ask why he has well, he was training since little too. I say he's just a little bit more muscular than this, but I couldn't find any picture better than this. So you have to go with this. So yeah, let's continue. They were done cleaning the beach, and Bago and him were going home and talking together. And when they got to home, Deku said bye to Bago, and Deku went to home too. So a few years later, now they're, I don't know, they were 15 before they went to UA, but yeah, let's just say 15. So Deku has now this flame ink on his full body, so he has the full strength of the person that was in the anime Fire Force. So when there were 10 months left, Deku and Bakugo got to training. They were training still, but now they were training on another level. So him and Bakugo were training. So they wanted a little bit sparse, so they went to the beach again, and both of them activated their quirk and started fighting. Deku was just dodging left and right, and I really find something funny. Like this character started in a series, like a stand, started saying "ora ora ora ora," and started punching like that. That just was really funny to me. So I'm going to include this as one of Deku's like combo attacks, I guess. So Deku just summoned a few balls of flame in the air and just made his entire body covered with his flames, like these Oops, sorry, with these flame. And him and Bakugo were like fighting it, not fighting it out, just practicing. So Deku just went behind Bakugo, kicked him up in the air, and shot the balls of fires at Bakugo, and they exploded in the air. Not burning Bakugo bad, but just with impact, like punch it. And when Bakugo was in the air, Deku jumps up in the air and starts punching Bakugo real fast. like a stand, while saying that. Deck was punching in Bakugo, and then he grabbed Bakugo by the face and slammed him on the floor, and Bakugo was knocked out. So after Deku knocked Bakugo out, he waited for Bakugo to wake up, and Bakugo woke up in half an hour. So he picked up Bakugo and said that it was a good spot, and Bakugo said, "No, I didn't even get to react in this. You just comboed the whole thing out, and I couldn't even scratch you." Well, man, that's better luck next time, I guess. And Deku said to Bakugo, you better get into UA, and when we're in UA, I will become the number one, and you can become my sidekick," said Deku. Bakugo said, "Nah, no way, you be my sidekick when you are in there." So this is like so this goes the last few months by, and this the entrance exam. Deku goes in. Ida doesn't do anything. Because Deku doesn't speak or anything. Everything goes by. Ida still stands up for the robots and shit. So Deku just goes up to the door. Hero doesn't see Deku up to the door, so when the exam starts, Deku just blitzes out of there, starting to punch robots like they were nothing, like they were butter. I guess you can compare. I just don't know. He just was punching through robots so easily, and he was running around here ranked about 80 points when the zero pointer came, and when Deku saw the zero pointer he was about to go, but then he heard Uraraka screaming out for help, and I'm going to say that Deku created a giant ball of fire. Like this took all of his power, like couldn't even maintain this, like his flame on the body. He full power went and threw it at the robot, and at the robot's head, and the robot's head was just incinerated. And so the robot just deactivated and stopped moving, and he went and pick up the rubble of Uraka and picked her up and helped her get to recover the lady. And they were and by uh, they got to recover Lady Uraka thanked for Deku for rescuing her, and she asked what's Deku's name, and Deku told her that his name is Izuku Midoriya, and Uraka said that that's a nice name, and said, "I hope I'll see you in the school and whatever class we're going to be. I just hope you're in the same class." And Deku said, "Me too." So and he was waiting at the front gates for Bakugou to come. When Bakugou came, Deku asked how Bakugou did, and Bakugou said that he did fine, and Bakugou asked how Deku did. Deku just tells him, "Yeah, I think I did fine." And Deku says, "I even saved a girl, man." Bakugou said, "No way, you a girl?" Bakugou started laughing. "Oh, come on, man. Girls love me, you know that." "Yeah, sure." And they just went home. And this is going to be this part for the what if. I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you come, and we'll just have a normal episode, not anything romantic, of course. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Guys, this was What If Guy, and I hope you enjoyed this What If. Bye bye.